I'm back. I'm back. So anyways, I'm back, y'all. I decided to go ahead and do this video because I don't have, well, I'm not going to say I don't have nothing else to do because I could be cleaning up, but you know how that goes. Anyway, so I'm here to tell y'all my tips or experience as a plus size cruiser. So, cruising is not it's not a scary experience. I know a lot of people say, oh my God, all of that water, I don't want to be out there and all that water. Really, to tell you the truth, most of the time you're involved in activities, you don't even really realize that you're on the water. Like, it's not that, I'm not going to say it's not like a lot of motion out there. I've only cruised from Galveston, so I can only tell you about the Gulf of Mexico waters. Like, I've heard that cruising from LA going to Hawaii, I've heard those waters are like really rough, but I can't, tell you my own personal experience from that because I haven't cruised there yet. So, first of all, when you get to the port, you're gonna park your car or get dropped off, however y'all want to do it. First of all, when we get to the port, we park our car, we unload our luggage, we wait for the shuttle bus to take us over to the cruise terminal. Then what happens? It's customary to tip the shuttle bus driver, because like he helps you put your bags up there or whatever. It's customary to tip that person $1 per bag, or if you have 3 bags, I'll just give them $5 or whatever. So some people, I've witnessed, like this last cruise me and my husband went on in March, this guy helped us with our bags. So, me and my husband, we tipped him, but these 2 other chicks, they didn't tip. And the porter was like, excuse me. He wanted his tip money. He was like, run me my money. Bitch, run me my money. Now, okay. So anyways, yeah, sometimes you might get a porter who will let you make it. And you might get a porter to be like, hey, look, I just helped you out. Can I get, some compensation? So it's, it's just nice to tip. Now, the tip situation, that's a whole different. Some people don't like tipping. Some people like to tip. Me, it just depends on how I feel that person's service was. Most of the time, I'm so excited. I'm going on vacation. I'm like, here, girl, take your tip. Take it. So then you take your, the porter takes your bags to wherever they put them on. Now, when you get on the ship, your room may or may not be ready. It just depends. If you get what they call faster to the fun, it's supposed to guarantee that your room is ready when you get on the ship. Then you go through check security and all that stuff. You are allowed to have a carry-on bag. It's not like TSA when you're flying. You can take full size, hygiene products. Like me, when I travel, I never travel with travel size anything, because the travel size the body wash is like this big. I'm gonna use this in one shower. I'm a big girl, you know what I'm saying? So when I travel, I take full size items. So that's just me. If you're a smaller person, you take whatever you want to take. But when you're cruising, and I call Carnival myself to, double check and make sure that they didn't have any of the same restrictions that TSA has. And they're like, no, you can take full size hygiene products. So I take like full size hair moisturizer. What else do I take that's full size? Body wash, hair products, suntan lotion, anything that you can think of that you usually travel size, you can take full size on the cruise. And so you go through security just like you would flying. You go through security, you put your bag through on a little belt, and they go through, and they Yeah, so that's how that works. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Um, they're gonna ask you for your ID and your boarding pass, and you give it to the person, and she, check your ID, make sure you are who you are, whatever. Then you're waiting in line. So when you once you make it through security, you go up the escalator. This is the Galveston port. I don't know how the other ports work. You go up the escalator, elevator, take the stairs, however you want to get up there. Then there's a line. There's a line for people with passports. There's a line for people who are just using their ID or driver's license and their birth certificate. Me and my husband, so far we've been using our IDs, well, driver's license and our birth certificates. I can't tell you which line is faster. They say passport line is much faster, but I've only been through the birth certificate ID line. Once she confirms, you once again you are who you say you are. She looks at your birth certificate. She looks at your ID. Now, one thing I can say, by the time we went on our second cruise, by that time we were married. So I was advised to also bring along my marriage license, so that they can. So my marriage license, of course, still has my maiden name on it. Yeah, your marriage license still has your maiden name on it. So your marriage license and your birth certificate match up, whereas the name that's on your cabin and your ID is matching up. So it's saying, that you're married. So if you're a person, you're going to cruise shortly after you've gotten married, and you're going to use your passport. I mean, not your passport. You're going to use your driver's license or ID and your birth certificate. Take your marriage license with you just in case. I don't even think she looked at it, but it's better safe than sorry. You don't want to get to port and you don't have it. So it's always better to be prepared. Once she does all of that, they're going to take your picture. Now, your picture is for your, let me see, I'm trying to cover up. Your picture is for your sell and sign card. This is your sell and sign card. This is basically your credit card while on the ship. The ship does not take cash for anything. Of course, you can tip your people, like your room steward, your waiter, who else? You can tip the person that brings you your room service if you choose to have room service. But for the most part, now, if you want to use cash, my husband and I use cash. My mom uses cash now. Her and my sister, our first cruise, they use their debit cards, and they didn't like that. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, shit, I might as well just tell you why now. Because when you link your debit card or your credit card, they can put holes. Like, say, for instance, you go somewhere and you swipe this card for $50. They might put a hole for $100, and you got $50 that you can't use. You understand what I'm saying? So they put holes on it. Whereas when you load cash to this card, you can go to the customer service desk, or you can go to the kiosk, and they're going to swipe your card. Your name, room number, all that stuff is going to pop up. And they're going to, ask you how much you want to put on it. You tell them, and then they're going to give you a printout and a receipt that says you put this amount of money on there, and you sign it or whatever, and you go on your way, and you ready to swipe. If you're cruising with children, you can put a limit on this card of how much they can spend per day. Like, if you want to do a limit of $25. After they spend that $25 for that day, and I think a day runs from 6 a.m. to 5:59, so it runs from 6 a.m. Monday to 5:59 on Tuesday. You get what I'm saying? 5:59 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So that's a full 24-hour window. Oh, back to what I was saying about the picture. Once you with your ID and all of that stuff, your birth certificate, that part, they take your picture. So what that does is, anytime that you're on the boat and somebody, like if you go to the bar and they swipe your card, your picture is going to pop up. That's safety for you, safety, security for yourself. because you don't want, if you lose your card and somebody pick it up and they get to charging, that way when your picture pop up and they like, hey, this is not you, then they won't let that person through. But what can happen also, like say for instance, if my husband is going to the bar and I give him my selling sign card, you have what you call on here a folio number, and your folio number is a 4-digit number. So usually anybody in your cabin, y'all all have what's the word I'm looking for? Your folio numbers are basically in chronological order. Chronological order. That's what I was looking for. So say for instance, if my folio number is 0001, my husband's folio number is going to be 0002. And if we had a third person in our room, that person's folio number will be 0003. You get what I'm saying? So if that folio number is in chronological order, most of the time they'll let you use that person's selling sign card if you like I just said, if I'm sending it with him or whatever. So and your selling sign card is also your room key. That's important for me to tell you as well. Duh. So just like when you go to a hotel, you get your key and you swipe it. Your selling sign card is also your room key. Now, your selling sign card has the ship name. In this case, this is my selling sign card from March. So we were on the Carnival Valor. It's going to say your sale date. It's going to have your first, your last name. It's going to tell you information about dining. It's going to tell you what dining room you're in. It's going to tell you what deck is on, which is floor. So in this case, we were in the Lincoln dining room on deck 3, which is floor 3. And we had your time dining, which means we could go eat anytime between 9:30 anytime between 5:30 p.m. and I think the cutoff time was 9 o'clock p.m. So that's a broad window that we had to go eat. It's gonna say your VIFP club number, which is kind of like your membership number to Carnival. So from your very first cruise up until whenever, that's going to be your club number. And then it has your folio number, and then it tells you your muster station. Now, muster station is where you go. Is muster station A through, I think it's like A through H. So in this case, we were muster station C. And what you do, you report to that muster station when they call over the intercom, and they tell you basically the emergency plan, evacuation plan, how things go if something would happen on the ship and we have to get our asses off of this ship. They're going to tell you women and children first in the lifeboats. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you cruise with me, have you seen my ass on a cruise ship? Just know, my motherfucking husband is getting on that life ship with me. My husband, my mama, my friend, my family, I don't care. If it's a man and it's my loved one, they getting on there with me. So I don't know what to tell you. We just gonna be tussling. Thank you. So, it's saying I got a poor connection. Also, this sticker right here, let me cover up my VIFP number. This sticker right here, if you have that sticker, it's called the Cheers package. You get 15 alcoholic drinks per day. And it starts, if you're porting out of Galveston, it's going to start the next morning. So, say for instance, today is June 14th. This is our sale date, people. June 14th is our sale date. So, I can't start getting drinks with my Cheers package until June 15th at 6 a.m. So that's how that works. And then I can get it every day. So my window is from 6 a.m. to 5:59 a.m. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to use today as a point of reference. So from Wednesday morning at 6 a.m., 15th, which will be tomorrow. Thursday at 6 a.m. till Friday morning at 5:59 a.m. I have that window, 24-hour window, to get up to 15 alcoholic drinks. Now, some people say, is the drink package worth it? Now, when I'm at home, I don't drink that much. Like, if me and my husband go out to eat, I'll have a margarita. If I go out to eat with my friends and something, I'll have a drink. But just to sit at home and drink, I don't do that. If I've had a rough day, and I'm not at work, I'll have a drink. But most of the time, I'm always at work, and I can't drink at work anyway. So, when we're on vacation, I drinks. So, if you drink up to 5 alcoholic drinks, you've broke even. And the Cheers package is $49.95 plus your 15% gratuity. That's prepaid price. If if you book it online before you get on the ship. Now, if you wait till you get on the ship, the price is $54.95 plus the 15% gratuity. So it's cheaper to do it off the ship. So, and you have up until 11 o'clock p.m. the day before you sail to decide if you want to get the Cheers package. Also, with the Cheers package, you get unlimited sodas, because there's a whole separate package for sodas, which is called the Bubbles package, which allows you to get soda, juice, and I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. My little sister got the Cheers pack. I mean, not the Cheers. She got the Bubbles package, so I can't really remember how that really works. I don't think my mom got the Bubbles package, but I know with the Cheers package, everybody in your cabin or stateroom, whatever you want to call it, cabin and stateroom is the same thing. So if I use them interchangeably, I'm talking about the same thing. Anybody over the age of 21 that's in your stateroom has to get the Cheers package. And you already know, Carnival is a business. They trying to get their money. So, if you want the Cheers package, you need to tell everybody in your room that's over the age of 21, they need to save their money, get their coin together, so y'all can all get the Cheers package. Now, we just did a 4-day cruise, and the Cheers package per person was $175. Now, if you think about it, $175, and you can get up to 15 alcoholic drinks per day. That's a good price to me, because I made sure every day I drank my 5 drinks. Now, in addition to those up to the 15 alcoholic beverages, you can also go get coffee, a specialty coffee. I think specialty coffee. You can go get milkshakes from the coffee shop. You can also get soda, unlimited soda, and you can also get bottled water. So that's 4 extra things that you can get unlimited. Unlimited soda, unlimited bottled water, unlimited special coffee, and unlimited milkshakes. To me, that's worth it. I mean, if you're not a drinker, if you're a person that's going to drink 2 drinks or 3 drinks, or you only drink at dinner time, then don't get the package, because you're not going to get your money's worth. I've covered that. The room. These rooms, unless you get a suite, we've only done interior cabin, and we've had a window. Now, my husband gets seasick. He is very prone to getting seasick, motion sickness, whatever you want to call it. So he has Dramamine. This is something that I recommend you guys do. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Whatever works for your packing, that's what I advise you to do. This is our first aid bag. So in this bag, we have he might have taken them all on the last cruise. Oh, here's some at the bottom. We have Less Drowsy, Dramamine, and this is motion sickness. So this is what we had. Oh, we had 2 of those, and he just automatically pops them because it's better for you to pop them and they already be working, whereas you wait till you get on the ship and then you feel sick and then you want to take it, then you have to wait for it to work. Just if you think you're gonna get sick, like me, I haven't had motion sickness yet, and I pray I never experience motion sickness because I hear it's not, anything, nice to deal with. We have Band-Aids in different sizes. My husband packed these because, Lord, I would not have packed these Q-tips like this. We have Q-tips. We have a small bottle of hydrogen peroxide. We have, oh Lord, we have Pepto tablets. We have BC. Now, this BC is something new we packed because we knew we were getting the Cheers package, so we didn't want to take any chances with having a hangover. So we bought these BC powders. We got a bottle of hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is something good, especially when you're in port. I'm gonna come back to import. Band-Aids, what is this? Oh, more Dramamine. See, we stay with that Dramamine because my husband, child, I'll never be able to get a balcony or another. What is this? Oh, we have alcohol pads. And I'm actually, we have like, this is like, oh, the triple antibiotic ointment. We have that. I'm actually going to have to go through this bag to make sure we have everything that we need, and if anything is out of date, to replace it. So this is a good bag to have. It's also good because you can just put it from your suitcase and throw it in your bag that you take, your beach bag that you take into port with you, or whatever bag you carry, a backpack or a beach bag or whatever. You can just take this and throw it in your throw it in your bag that you're taking with you to port. I'm trying to remember to go in order as most people would encounter things on the ship, but I guess it just depends on you, what you want to do. Me as an experienced cruiser now, what you do when you get on the ship and what I do when I first get on the ship are going to be 2 totally different things. But number one, we're not the same person. We have different personalities, different interests. So I advise anybody to research. Like before I went on my first cruise, every weekend, the month leading up, every weekend on Saturday and Sunday, I sat down. Dadgummit, I didn't bring it in here with me. I had a notebook. And I looked at different people's cruise videos. Mr. Traveler is a good person to watch. And I just, I jotted down notes, things that I needed, things that I thought I would need. Everybody is different. So what I need on a cruise may not necessarily be what you need on a cruise. Like, for instance, ladies who get their nails done. Super glue. Because in case your nails start lifting, I think they did say there is a nail shop, down below. But, in case your nail starts lifting, you can glue it back down. If you have a nail that pops off, the whole nail might come off. You can glue it back on. So, like I said, somebody watching me right now may not even get their nails done. So super glue is not something you need. So when people always ask, what should I take on the cruise? The essentials are pretty much the same for everybody. Like one thing everybody's gonna need on a cruise: sunscreen. Whatever you can buy to take before you get on that cruise, I advise that you go and buy it, because you're in the middle of the water. You can't run to Walmart. So this is another reason why I took my time and I really watched videos and got other people's thoughts, opinions, inputs, what have you, on what I should get. Because I knew I'm out in the middle of the water. I can't just run to Walmart. Whereas if I'm traveling to Chicago, if I'm going to Houston, Vegas, Atlanta, there's a Walmart. I can just run in there real quick and get whatever I may have forgotten. Now, me as a plus size person traveling, if I forget a pair of shoes, I'm gonna have to make it work because I can't just really go in the store and find some shoes to fit me. Whereas people who wear a size 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they can go pretty much anywhere, Payless, Walmart, Kohl's, JCPenney's, and find them some shoes. Me, I can't do that. So I have to write a list of everything that I'm gonna take with me. I plan it day by day so I can make sure that I pack whatever I need. So like I said, this is something everybody's gonna need is sunscreen. Now they do have sunscreen on the ship, but if I'm not mistaken and my memory is not failing me at this moment, a bottle of sunscreen was like $9 to $10 on the ship, whereas you would pay what $4 for it on land. So everybody take more than enough sunscreen. And this one has to be replaced because it expired last month. I love the way it smells. Something else you may need. I just went to the dollar store and I picked up these items. I didn't used to take these with me, but I'm going to take them with me now. This one is a mesh laundry sack. Sorry about the rattling. And this one is the pop-up kind. So I'm going to take both. Whichever one I end up using, that's what I use. And I got them from Dollar Tree for $1. And those are for your dirty clothes. This bag right here, when you buy a lot of pictures, this is the bag that your photos come in, this plastic bag. I was using this plastic bag to throw my like dirty underwear in. My clothes, I just fold them back up and put them I put them to the side so they won't be mixed in with my clean clothes. Well, actually I put them back in my, like, whatever I take off and it's dirty, I'm not gonna wear it again. I fold it up and put it back in my suitcase because all of my clean clothes are in the closet in the room. So that's another something you can do. I kind of feel like this video is everywhere, but I'm kind of trying to tell y'all stuff as it comes to me. That's something else. Now, this is something else. I'm prone to getting migraines, so I make sure I take migraine medicine with me. That's something else I take. A lot of people suggest towel clips. Now, I've never used towel clips, but this last time we were on a cruise, and they have this, it's like a big round thing that you can lay on. If you follow me on Snapchat and you saw my snaps when me and my husband went on our last cruise in March for his birthday, you saw us laying on this, it's like a round bed, and it has like this hood thing over it, and you can like lay in it. Well, that part of the ship was facing the sun. So now I bought these so we can put towels up there. We can like clip towels to it so we can have shade and the sun won't be in our faces. So that's what I bought these towels. Girl, I already know. Yes, indeed, girl. Because I was like, I'm telling you, Terry. Terry, you just need to book it and make him go, Terry. What else I have in this bag? Hand soap in the bathroom because I don't like using bar soap. So I bring this is what, 99 cents at Walmart. I bring this to put in my bathroom to wash my hands. Air freshener. Your husband, ladies, your man, he be farting. He go in there and do number 2 and got the whole room stinking. Because it's not like it's a big ass room and you're not going to smell it. You're going to smell it. So take you some air freshener. Last thing in this bag is a highlighter. I have a highlighter and I also have a pen. You don't necessarily have to pack a pen. You can get carnival pens all over the ship. Free souvenir. Um, this right here, I use this highlighter for this what they call fun times, and it just it's basically it tells you all the entertainment that's going on the ship. Now you're gonna get this fun times. I think they deliver them at night to everybody in the evening. I always pick to get our room clean in the evening because that's when we're out and about. I'm not a morning person, so I know I'm still in the bed. So I don't want you coming knocking on my door so you can clean up. And this is what I use it for. On this back part, they got this where you can tear this part off. And it's can y'all see that? It's basically telling you the times. Now y'all see all these activities that go on during the day? And y'all see I only got 4 things highlighted because that's what I want to do. Now y'all might want to go and do all of this stuff. Like they got Pathway to Yoga. It has the $ by it, which means it's extra. It's not included. It's not included in the price that you already paid. Oh, this is a port day. No wonder I only had 4 things because this is a port day. A port day is the day you get to get off the ship. And this day we went to Cozumel. Oh, I gotta save this one. This one has my husband's birthday on it. So anyways, this is the day we went to Cozumel. So you arrive in port at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. it says Cozumel Gangway gifts. I guess they was giving out gifts down there. 9 a.m. they had trivia, food and drinks. Trivia by the decades. They had categories. On your mark, get set, draw, trivia, your time, friends of Jimmy Kimmel, beer pong sign up, 3-minute makeovers, beer pong tournament, your time with Bill W, love your lips, 5:30 all guests supposed to be back on board. They will leave your ass. And this sailing sign card helps them keep track of who's gotten back on the ship. Now, if it's some kind of paperwork that the captain have to send down and leave in whatever port if your ass is not back on that ship. And you will become what they call a pier runner. So I haven't got to do it. So hopefully this time I'll get to remember if I don't become a pier runner. Hopefully I won't. But a pier runner is the person who is running. You're going to see them running down the pier trying to get to the ship before that ship pull off on their ass. So hopefully I never become a pier runner because I ain't going to make it. My big ass is not going to make it. So they'll send paperwork. The captain send whatever paperwork he got to send down for you to, I guess, to help you try to get home. It's going to be your responsibility to get back to the U.S. or catch up with us at the next port. I don't know how that works. I don't ever want to have to find out how that works. So anyways, this is the fun times. This is what I highlighted because when I get on the ship, I play bingo. I go to the Love and Marriage show. They had a deck party at 11:15, and then Serenity Nights at 11:30. Serenity Nights is basically you on a Serenity chilling. It's other people in your age group. You have to be 18 plus to go to Serenity Nights. So all that day we were in Cozumel. So that's why I only had 4 things. And that's why I take the highlighter. Terry, if it's a question that you have, girl, ask me and I'll answer it. This is one of the most important items you will need as a woman or a man. Damn, I should have brought the one my husband has. So this is my lanyard, and you can get them anywhere for cheap. Now, if you wait to get them on the boat, this exact lanyard on the boat is gonna cost you $10. I paid either $3.99 or $4.99 at Walmart for this, and this has this little plastic thing. He really wants to go to Hawaii, so we have to find one. Yeah, the ones going to Hawaii leave from LA. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the video. They say the water over there is rough. I don't know. I haven't been to Hawaii on a ship. So And I think those are kind of long. Like I saw one, I think was 12 days. So I'm like, ooh, the most I've been on now is 7 days. So I don't know. If y'all book it, let me know. We'll go with y'all. I mean, if y'all don't mind having us. Um, so your selling sign card goes in here, and you wear it around your neck. That way you don't have. Some people have the kind that it's a wristlet. It's not as long as this. You can put it around your arm. There's another thing that you can get from the casino. It has like a bungee cord on it, or it has like a bungee cord. It's like a clip. You clip it to your whatever your belt loop, and then you just do it like that. Also, you what I keep in here, I keep my picture thing. Every time you go buy a picture, they stamp this card, and you get a free gift after you buy so many pictures. My first cruise, I spent like $500 on pictures because I love pictures. Pictures are my souvenirs. That's what I buy. Pictures for my cruise. What else? You're gonna need a credit card. You can either use your credit card or your ID because the safe in the room uses your credit card. You have to have that same one credit card unlocks and locks your safe. So I keep that. I keep up with that because y'all know men like to lose shit. So I keep up with that. I keep my picture rewards card in here, and then if I get a receipt for something, I put it in there as well. So that's what I put in there, and that's my lanyard. I almost forgot to tell y'all about that. It's always good to take an extra bag with you in case you buy too many souvenirs or you find something you didn't anticipate seeing in port and you like it. You just have to have an extra bag. Is always nice to carry. 37 minutes, Jesus. You might need some Tide Pods or whatever kind of pods. We bought these. I don't even use these. I use Gain Liquid at home. But who wants to carry Gain Liquid on a cruise ship? So we bought pods in case we have to do laundry. We've never had to do laundry on a cruise ship yet. And I have some Gain dryer sheets in a Ziploc bag just in case we have to do laundry on the ship. What's in this bag? So I told y'all about the fun times. I advise everybody to take beach shoes with them. You never know what's in the sand. Somebody could have broke some glass or something. You just never know. So I advise everybody to take beach shoes with them. Take you some flip-flops. Take a backup pair. I have a backup pair of flip-flops. I have flip-flops that I wear around the room. And then I have flip-flops in case I might be wearing something yellow. And I don't just always wear my flip-flops. Like now, I have a pair of green flip-flops. That's what I wear around the house. So, also take you a pair of black-up flip-flops. Because y'all know flip-flops will break. And you don't want to be stuck without your flip-flops. I think that's it. Now, what else do I pack? Of course, you're going to take your toiletries, your everyday toothbrush, toothpaste, body wash, bar soap, whatever you may use. Ladies, make sure you take your makeup, your brushes, all of that good stuff. You can take a curling iron or a flat iron or whatever. Your glasses. Make sure you also take a glasses case. If you wear contacts, make sure you take backup contacts. You never know, you're in the water. One might come out in the ocean. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna find that contact. So you might want to take a backup pair of contacts, 2 or 3 pair. Sunglasses. Do not forget your sunglasses. Now, sometimes on the cruise ship, I do wear contacts every day. But once I get back on the ship, I usually put my glasses back on because my contacts, I don't know, after like 8 to 12 hours, my contacts get a tripping. They be like rotating in my eyes. They get blurry. So I have to come up out of them and put my regular glasses on. Take you a backup pair of glasses. Me, I don't have a backup pair of glasses, so I have to be extremely careful. Um, Take a backup pair of sunshades, in case you break. I don't advise anybody to take their expensive shades with them. Like, I have a pair of Versace shades, I have some Coach shades, and I have some Louis Vuitton shades. I won't be taking those shades with me on the cruise. I'm gonna take me some. A good place to get you some shades from is sunglassspot.com. Those shades are $5. Shipping is $5. So, if you want to do that, go that route. Dollar Tree have sunglasses. I mean, if you don't care about your sunglasses, what else do I recommend people taking? You can take your own beach towels. Carnival does provide beach towels for you. Um, they have towel stations on the Lido deck, which is by the swimming pool. Also, when you're leaving to get off the ship, they have a big tub thing with towels. You can take a towel with you to port. You have to bring the towel back. If you don't bring that towel back, it's a $25 fee. When you get to your room, 7 to 12 days, shoot, if I don't go there on a cruise, I might just go and I will surely invite you guys off. If you don't bring those towels back, it's a $25 fee that they're going to charge to your room. So just make sure that if you had 3 towels when you got to your room, make sure it's 3 towels when you leave your room. Your room steward is the person that cleans your room. Like I said earlier, you can choose to get your room cleaned in the morning, or you can choose to get evening service. We choose evening service because we're in our room in the mornings. In the evenings, we're out playing bingo, going to comedy shows. What else is there to do at night? Karaoke. I think that's all I can think right now. As far as the bathroom, big people, not just plus size women, plus size men as well. The shower is not that big. Most of y'all been watching me long enough to know that I am not a little bitty, teeny, tiny girl. So in the shower, you have let me tell y'all, after I get out the shower, it be water everywhere. So most of the time I put towels on the floor. So, the water won't be running out the room. But it be water everywhere. So, like, you're in the shower. First of all, you're in the shower. The curtain probably is going to be sticking to you. So you're probably going to be like dodging the curtain. So what I do is I get in the shower. I wet myself. I lather up my towel and I turn the water off. So that way I can wash and the water won't be going everywhere. In order to wash properly, I have to step 1 foot out and wash properly. Now, hey, I'm just being real. I'm a big girl. I need to make sure everything is washed. Because the last thing you want is to be stinking on a cruise ship and people know you as the stinky person on the cruise ship. I can't, I'm just being real, y'all. I can't, that's not me. That's one thing you're not going to be able to say, is she the big stinky girl? No. That Caress and Angel and whatever lotion I use is going to be in full effect. So, that's what I can say about as far as the shower. Now, if you get one of them suites, they got a bathtub and a shower, hey, more power to you. Your coins let you be able to do that. Me personally, those are rooms with like balconies. We'll probably never get one of those. My husband's seasick. We had a window room when we cruised in October. My husband said looking out the window made him seasick, y'all. So I'm just gonna be stuck in the interior cabin. Interior cabin, you got 4 walls, it ain't no windows, no nothing. And when it get dark in there, it's dark. You can leave on one of the lamp lights, or they have like the vanity area has 2 not poles, but two lights on either side. You can leave that on if you want to. You can leave the light on in the bathroom, but the door closes with the motion. Sometimes you might feel, a lot of people say they get good sleep on the ship because the boat is kind of, when you sleep, the boat is kind of like rocking, but it's not like, oh my God. One time the boat did like, like did this sudden shift and you have to catch yourself. But for the most part, it's not like you just on there like, ah. It's not like that at all. I'm trying to think what else can I tell y'all about being on a cruise ship. I told you to bring your own cups. It's not mandatory, but like I was telling people in my last video, I made mention those cups that they provide for you, they are like little 6 or 8 ounce cups. So you either gonna keep refilling your cup or you gonna have 3, 4, 5 cups sitting in front of you. So you can just bring your own cup. With a lid and a straw, or if it's one that got the pop top like the Starbucks cups, you can open that little part and drink out of it. What else? I'm trying to think. Most people don't know that cruises, you can book a cruise and pay it off over time. You have up to 60 or 90 days. I think it's 60 days. 60 days before your sail date to pay your cruise off. And most of the time, I book me and my husband's cruise when they have the $50 deposit sale. Sometimes they have 50% off deposit sales. Sometimes they have $75 deposits. But if you can get your deposit in for $50, then that's great. My mom went through a travel agent, which I've never done. Well, we did. No, the first cruise, we actually went through, I don't know if she was considered a travel agent, but we went through Carnival as well. So I don't know how to really explain that. But ever since then, I go directly to the Carnival website. I don't deal with what they call a PVP, a personal vacation planner, or a TA, which is a travel agent. I just go through Carnival. I eliminate the middleman and I just go through Carnival. Now, PVP does work for Carnival. So, I mean, those people have jobs. I'm just saying, I'd rather do it myself. You got some people who will do the logistics themselves, which I don't mind doing. And you got people who want to use somebody else to do it for them. So, whatever works for you, that's how you do it. But I was saying my mom went through a travel agent, and what she was able to do was do a $25 deposit, but she had to like a certain date to pay, I think, an additional $250, something like that. So she was able to hold her spot for $25, and then they gave her a deadline when she had to pay another portion of the money. Whereas when you just go through Carnival, you pay your deposit and you pay, if you tell yourself, hey, I'm going to pay $200 on my cruise every month, then you just pay your $200, whatever day you get ready. And long as your cruise is paid in full by the 60 days before your sail date, then you're good. Carnival just also started this thing called Easy Pay, which is not any different from what we've already been doing, where they automatically go in every month. They split after you do your initial deposit, they split your remaining balance up into 3 equal payments. So every month on the 5th, if your remaining balance is $900, for the next 3 months, they're going to take $300 from your account automatically. That is, I don't know if you can call and stop it, or I'm pretty sure if you choose to go ahead and pay it off, then they'll do it, but they're going to take $300 out of your account. And I don't like anybody to just go in my account and take my money. No, you're going to get it when I give it to you. So that's another thing that you can do. But a lot of people didn't know. Like me, I didn't know that you can pay a cruise off over time before I took my first one. So I think that's another reason why a lot of people haven't taken cruises, because they don't know that. I'm trying to think. If I figure out more stuff, or think of other stuff that I didn't say. Oh, cell phone usage on the ship. You have to buy, the ship does not have free Wi-Fi. You can buy the social media package. You can buy what they call the upgraded package from social media. I think it's like three different I think it's like the basic, which is like social media. Then it's one that you can like go on and check your email, and then I think it's one where you can like actually surf the web like through the different um like news, and if you want to go to like ESPN or CNN.com and stuff like that. The basic social media package I think is $5 per day. Um, and you can only use one device because they're gonna give you some kind of password or something. Um, my little sister has done that as well. Um, I talked about the Cheers package. I talked about the Bubbles package. I've talked about internet, cell phone usage. Of course, you can use your cell phone, but you're gonna get roaming charges. Um, like for instance, if you going to Mexico and your cell phone, like AT&T, I think AT&T is covered in Mexico. I have Metro PCS, so before I went to Mexico, I went and I paid an extra $5 to be covered in Mexico. And then when I got back, I just took it off. Now when I get ready to go to Bahamas, I have 86 days until my next cruise. I'm so excited because I'm ready to go. I'm gonna have to see if Metro covers any areas in the Bahamas. One place we're going to Nassau, Bahamas, and Freeport, Bahamas, and then we're going to Key West, Florida. So I know I'm covered in Florida, but I don't know about the Bahamas. Oh, excursions. Duh, that's like a big part of cruising. And it's like at the end. Um, Excursions, which are port days. So excursions are activities off the boat. Now you can book excursions through Carnival. Sometimes they're more expensive, but when you book an excursion through Carnival, you are guaranteed that the ship will not leave you. If you are on a Carnival excursion, meaning you either went to the excursion desk on the ship or you booked it through the Carnival website online, or you called Carnival 1-800 number and had this excursion booked. If that excursion is running late getting back, the ship has to wait for you. They will not leave you. So a lot of people feel more comfortable booking Carnival excursions. My first two cruises, I booked Carnival excursions. I just lied. My first cruise, I did a Carnival excursion. My second cruise, I did one Carnival excursion. Then in Grand Cayman, we did a non-Carnival excursion. Oh, look at my nails, y'all. My polish is changing. Anyway, in Grand Cayman, we got in a taxi and we went to the beach on our own, and we got back from the beach through taxi on our own as well. We just made sure that we were running on ship time. Also, make sure that you are on ship time. Don't go by the time that don't go by the time. I might redo this video because I feel like this video is all over the place. Don't go by your time on your cell phone or on your watch. Okay, well, if you have a watch, set it to the ship time. Ship time is always going to run by the port that you left from. Like, for instance, Galveston is Central Standard Time. So, it's going to run by Texas time all the time. So, it might be 4 o'clock Texas time, but it might be 6 o'clock Grand Cayman time. If the captain said we leaving at 3:30, you need to be going by ship time or your ass will get left. And if you're getting left, you're going to become a pier runner. And people going to be up there filming you. And laughing. And I saw one video when they tell it, come on, you can do it. You can do it. I was like, oh my God, I do not want that to ever be me. So back to excursions. You can book excursions through Carnival. by the port. So if you know on June 14th that you're gonna be in Jamaica, you're gonna click on either Montego Bay or Ocho Rios, and you're gonna go through and see what they offer. Now, that's second cruise again. I went to Ocho Rios. Luckily, my roommate from college, my freshman year, she's from Jamaica. So luckily we were in Ocho Rios when she lived like 20 minutes from Ocho Rios. So her and her husband came in, they came and got us and they took us around to, different spots in Jamaica. So that was something else we did outside of Carnival. But again, we knew to stay on ship time and we kept up. Number one, I'm going to keep up because I don't want to be left. Like that's one of my fears. I'm like, I do not want to be left. So then when me and my husband went by ourselves, that was just a 4-day and we only went to Cozumel. We went by ourselves. We spent $15 to get to Paradise Beach, and we spent $3 per person to get into Paradise Beach. Now, Paradise Beach says that they want you to spend a minimum of $10, whether it be food or drink. I didn't even know that until I had got back and I was reading in one of my cruise groups on Facebook that you're supposed to spend a minimum of $10 per person. So, that's cheap. That's $13 per person. And then that's $13 per person. So that's what, $26. And then another 30. No, we're talking about if it's 2 people in your party. $15 to get us to Paradise Beach. And then another 15 to get us back. So altogether that day we spent 26 and 30. We spent $56. And I bought a bag. I bought a Cozumel beach bag for the lady who was covering my house while I was gone. So, you can make a cruise as cheap as you want to make it, or you can make it as grand and extravagant as you want to make it. I guess it's a good thing that my husband doesn't always want to be in a balcony or a suite or porthole or a window, because then that way our room is cheaper. I'm trying to think what else. You can make reservations in a steakhouse. I think it's $35 per person for the steakhouse. As far as the food is included. Most food. If you're on a 7-day cruise or longer, you get lobster on Captain's Night. Oh, Captain's Night is something I haven't discussed. See, I'm going to have to come back and redo this video because I'm all over the place. What I should have did is I should have took your questions and then made the video. But Captain's Night or Elegant Night is when everybody, basically it's prom on the ship. Everybody dresses up. Now you're going to know the seasoned cruisers. Because number one, they're not going to be participating. Or number two, they're not going to be as dressed up as everybody else. Now most people, if they're like their first, second, third cruise, those are the people that go all out, girl. Like they've been planning their outfits for months. So Captain's Night is from about 7 o'clock to about 8 o'clock. The captain comes down and he meets, you get to meet the captain and you get to meet some of the high-ranking officers on the ship. I think you might get to take pictures with the captain. That night is supposed to be better food. Well, I'm not gonna say better food, but like that night you get lobster, and you can order as many if you get on there and you want 3 lobster tails, they gonna bring you 3 lobster tails at no additional charge. But if it's any other night outside of Captain's Night and you're on a 7-day cruise or longer, I think it's a $20 upcharge for lobster tail. What else? I'm trying to think. Captain's Night, Elegant Night, whatever they want to call it. Those are the night that everybody comes out and they want to take pictures. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Crimson Diva 82 on Instagram, you've seen me and my husband's or my other family members' Elegant Night pictures. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen all of my cruise pictures. Cruise pictures they can get expensive. like the picture that you take when you first get on the ship. It's gonna be a ship in your background with the ship name on it. You and your party or whoever is gonna take a picture there. That picture I want to say is like $15. Now, recently they just started this thing where whatever picture they take of you, they're gonna give you a little circle picture to put inside this lanyard that has like anchors and stuff on it. It's really cute. My husband has one. What else about pictures? It's a camera everywhere you look. So for me to spend $500 on pictures, that it was super easy. Like, our second cruise, the Carnival Freedom, they offered a pixel package, which gave me 20 pictures. What you do is every time with the pixel package, every time you see your pictures, they put your pictures up that they taken of you. You go and collect your pictures and you take them to the cashier lady, and she's gonna put them in a folder. Then, like on the last night of the cruise, you go through and you pick your 20 pictures that you want. Now, once you pick your 20 pictures, they're gonna scan them and they're gonna put them on a USB drive, so you have the digital copy of your pictures as well as the actual picture, paper picture in your hand. You can only get a picture of people that staying in your cabin. So, say for instance, if me and Terry go on a cruise together, they're not gonna let me use my pixel package to also get some of Terry's pictures. I'm just using you, Terry, as an example. But if it's a minor, I think if it's a minor in your party, like say for instance, Terry had a child, or if I had a child, and Terry and her husband had the pixel package, they could purchase a picture of my child with their pixel package. So the only way you can get a picture is if that person is in your cabin, or if it's a minor that's in another cabin with your party. It can't be just some random minor picture that you picked up. That would be creepy. I hope I explained it so y'all can understand. And that pixel package was $250. So I think that's good, especially if you like to take if you're going to take a lot of pictures on Elegant Night. With the 8x10 by itself is like $22. So, I mean, and if you get 20 8x10s, you won, so, 10 8x10s, that's $200 right there. So you winning. You come out on top. What else? Oh, port days. A lot of places, foreign countries, do not have soap and water in their bathrooms. So we take hand sanitizer with us. I always travel with wipes. I don't have a package of wipes, but I always take wipes because a lot of places don't have toilet paper in their bathrooms in other countries. That's something I learned by watching YouTube about, packing the hand sanitizer in the wipes or toilet paper, whatever. I think Charmin has a little to-go thing of toilet paper, but I just throw a pack of wipes in my beach bag and hand sanitizer. What else? I think that's it, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch this video. If I feel like I missed a lot of stuff, then I'm going to take it down. But if you watch this video and you have other questions that I didn't answer, please go ahead and drop them below and I'm going to answer them. Like I said, if I leave this video up, then I felt okay with it. But if I take it down, I might just leave it up and leave it private. That way, if you want to see it, I'll send you the link to it. I might do it like that. But after I rewatch the video and I feel like I've covered everything, I can't really tell you about cruising with kids because I don't have any kids. My nephew will be cruising with us. My nephew is 16, so he's not a little kid. He's a teenager. So I can come back and make a video at a later time about cruising with a teenager. I'm trying to think what else there's to tell you about cruising. Um, Cruise attire, cruise packing. Ladies, the easiest thing I would say, ladies, is take sundresses, maxi dresses. That's easy. Something you don't have to really earn. Like my husband takes t-shirts and swim shorts. So if he decide to get in the water, he already have on his swim shorts. If he decide not to, hey, swim shorts is just easy for men. Now, going to the main dining room, eating, he wears some jeans and a button-down shirt to go eat in the main dining room. It just depends. We cruise Carnival. I don't know how Royal Caribbean or Norwegian, I don't know how they operate. But on Carnival, a button-down shirt and a pair of nice jeans they let you go in the dining room like that. I take maxi dresses to go eat in the dining room. You don't have to eat in the dining room if you don't want to. You can go to Guy's Burger, or you can go order room service, or room service is no additional charge. Or you can go to the buffet. It's just up to you. They have Pizza Power, which is open 24 hours. It's on the Lido deck in the back of the ship. You can go up there and find you something to eat. If you get your ass on a ship and you hungry, it's something wrong with you, because you could easily gain 10, 15, 20 pounds on a cruise ship, because there's food everywhere. Nobody should ever be hungry. Trying to think what else. I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Oh, if you want to, you can pack one pair of tennis shoes just in case. Like if you're going to like the Mayan ruins or something. But most of the time, whatever excursion, it'll tell you if it's mandatory for you to have on a pair of tennis shoes. Like I think if you go to the Mayan ruins, I think it's mandatory for you to have on tennis shoes. Like for instance, in Ocho Rios at Dunes River Falls, they tell everybody I don't know if it's mandatory, but I know they recommend that everybody have some of these shoes, because they say the falls is really slippery, which is why I didn't do them, because I can't be falling. There is a doctor on the boat. As a matter of fact, my nail tech, her father-in-law is a doctor on Royal Caribbean cruise lines. So there's a doctor on the boat. You don't have to worry about that. If you start having flu-like symptoms, something that they think is contagious and can spread easily, they will quarantine you. So just be mindful of that. Also, if you do something on that boat that you have no business doing, something that they feel like is against the law, there is jail on the ship. I don't know what they consider jail, but I do know that there is what they consider jail on the ship. What else? I think that's it. I know the last couple of months I've been hearing about people jumping off the ship, committing suicide, or whether it's an accident. Like I know this one lady, they said she was drunk. She got up on the railing and she fell backwards. That's a sad situation. Like, really, it's really hard for you to fall. It's extremely hard for you to go overboard on that ship. You have to be really doing some extra shit to go overboard. Like, really extra, because I'm 6'3", and the rail comes up about to my belly button. So either somebody got to push your ass over, you got to be wanting to jump over, or you just got to be doing some extra shit. You drunk and you done stood up on the chair, or you trying to sit up there. That's a sad situation. And I hope to God nobody ever goes overboard while I'm on a cruise, because they're not going to release that ship. The Coast Guard has to release that ship to continue on to the next port, or continue on the itinerary of that ship. So I hope that never happens while I'm cruising. I think that's everything I've covered. If you guys have watched this video in its entirety and you feel like it's something that I didn't mention, or, drop it in the comments below and I will answer you, whether I come back and do another video or if I just respond to your comments. So thanks for watching, y'all. Whoever, somebody was watching this whole video, and I think it was my girl Terry. But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. So like I said, follow me on Instagram, Crimson Diva 82. You can follow me on Snap, Crimson Diva 82, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.